Hey, is your charcoal grill looking like this? And you want to look like this? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to clean a charcoal grill after it's been used for several months, like myself, who cooks all the time. Let's get it. Alright, so some of my favorite things to use are, number one, this Degreaser. You can find this at Lowe's. This bucket costs about $15. It'll last you for quite a while. Put in some nice lukewarm soapy water here and a nice sized bucket. Second, a good sponge. Got to wipe it down. You have some steel wool for the grates. And you can also use these advanced scrubs I found. They say they're good for grill grates. We're going to give them a try today. A nice good terry cloth. A couple of these can't go wrong. Awesome putty knife. Some citrus safe, one of my favorite things. Smells good, helps it shine. Also a great grill cleaner. Paper towels. And last but not least, a water hose for rinsing. So I'm going to show you guys step by step how I do this process. The first thing we're going to do is going over to the grill and get the grate started. So come on over. So the first thing I like to do is get my grate set up on a trash bag and scrape off any excess food, sauce, whatever you may have that's been on there. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and spray it with some citrus safe. You can get that at Home Depot, Lowe's, Myers, Walmart, whatever your store is. I let this sit and I let it soak in for about 15 to 20 minutes. This way it has time to break down any extra gunk that's on there that didn't come off during the initial scraping, and also help to remove some smoke. Once those 15 to 20 minutes are up, we take our steel wool pad and we begin scraping and scrubbing as much as we can. And you'll see what happens in a little bit. So now we're back at the pit. We're going to start with the same process. We've already emptied out the ashtray, scraped out a whole bunch of stuff. So all we're going to do now is start letting the citrus safe soak in. You can also use some Dawn soap, and with a degreaser, and that'll help as well. Start scrubbing with your scrub brush, trying to get more off, and then just rinse. I'll do this process 2 or 3 times until I feel it's the best. Use a putty knife and you'll be in good shape to get even more gunk off. Here's a bonus tip. If you're really particular about the smoke stains and gunk, use a razor blade and that will help lift off some of that. It's not a big deal. Some people do it. I don't think it's a big deal. Just giving it a good clean should be good enough with the putty knife. Alright, so now the lower bowl is clean. It looks good. You see a few little odd looking spots. That's okay. That's just high heat. No biggie. Overall, it's a clean pit. Now on to the next step. The lid process is very similar. In my opinion, it's one of the most important ones because you don't want this stuff falling on your cook. I clean mine often, so it's not much in here, but the same process adheres. Take the putty knife. Go around it. Hit the thermometer too. So we're almost done. After everything is done with the lid, I put the grates back in and kind of just give them one more rinse and wipe them down with a terry cloth. The whole goal here wasn't to make them brand new, it's to make them clean. So when you rub your hand over, you're not getting a bunch of residue and stuff. As you can see, the big difference, these are a lot more cleaner than what they were when it started, just using the process I just showed you guys. So for the outside, it's real simple. I like to take a paper towel, some of the citrus clean, close my vent. And I do this almost every time I cook, so this is nothing new, and I think you should too for presentation. And we just wipe around. These steps go on any grill, so don't just think you have to use it for here on the kettle. Now, gas grill is a little bit more because you have some parts. I shouldn't say any grill, but any charcoal grill. So this looks really good. And then we do the same thing for the bottom. Alright guys, so there you have it. This looks really good. It's clean. Forget the background noises. But this is it, man. This is the truth. The truth about cleaning up a grill is that it's never going to go back to the way it was. Your goal is just to make sure that it doesn't get infested and too dirty. You're going to have nicks, you're going to have scrapes, the whole nine, but you keep up on the maintenance, it's still going to cook really well for you. So don't get caught up in the hype about, oh, my grill doesn't look like it used to. You're damn right, it ain't going to look like it used to. It's going to look like it should, like you've been cooking on it. Alright guys, so I appreciate you guys coming out today. I hope you learned something. If you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We'll see you guys on the next one.